everyone and welcome to this week's video. We're going to be talking to Emily, who you may remember a while ago we talked about with her about the Writers' Workshop, which is the literacy scheme that has been developed in primary school. And there's been a lot of work on the Writers' Workshop and looking at ways to extend that right across the home language programme as well. So Emily's just here this morning to say a little bit about that and the work that's being done and progress that's been made. So yes. Emily, tell us a little bit about the way that you've taken Writers' Workshop into the home language programme.
Yeah. So last year we really tried to strengthen our Writers' Workshop across primary with our primary teachers and just getting our practices down, our language, and the tools we use with students. And at the same time, we partnered with our home language department to think about how we can bridge those practices across both languages. We know with multilingualism, it's best if students are delving into topics in both languages. So researching, reading, and writing about those topics. So we were able to focus on 3 different genres at the same time in our home languages and in our homeroom classes. So starting with narrative, moving to information, and then to opinion writing. So we were able to partner and do some professional development with our home language teachers and our homeroom teachers so that we were sharing common languages, common practices, and tools and ways we support students across both.
And just everyone, that's a huge amount of work because you all know we have a lot of languages, over 20 languages, and it changes depending who comes in and which language teachers. So trying to build that consistency across such an enormous department, that's a lot of work.
Yes. and a big project, but one that has been, so powerful because of the teachers that we have. We have such experts in home language department, and so we've been able to really leverage their skills in their home languages, because what we do in our homeroom class doesn't, copy and paste right into their home language. So we have to think about adaptations we can make, modifications, and the ways that it can best support that language development while also bridging and connecting to English.
And it's worth saying that one of the many advantages of the Home Languages programme is you have such a richness of experience from so many countries that builds a lot of expertise about literary analysis, because of course all those cultures are looking and thinking about writing and literature in different ways. So you just have a complexity that you wouldn't normally get in a school. And if you can use all that and really agree on some common rigour, that's quite some amazing work.
Yeah, so that has been great. And one thing we really tried to do was to create some common checklists for students to self-evaluate their work. We use I can statements for students to reflect on their learning targets in writing. So we worked with the home language department to do the same thing. So take those kind of common skills or targets for each genre and then create it in their home language checklist so that students are able to self-evaluate in both English and in their home language, which has really helped the reflection process and just helped their progress as they go through the writing process.
So there you go, everybody. There's a good introduction to the work that's being done in writing across home languages and in English, and you can see that's a lot of some serious work and really very powerful. So thanks, Emily, for coming this morning and telling us about that. And we're going to have another video with primary next week with some students looking at science. So I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.